Welcome to Embracing Love. Let's begin with a meditation. So we can close our eyes, start to settle into our seats, start to check in with our bodies. Let's feel our feet connecting us to the earth. Feel our hips connecting us to our seat. Feel our torso above the hips, the head above the shoulders. Let's take a deep cleansing breath, inhaling, feeling the lungs expand. And then on the exhale, imagine letting go, feel yourself letting go of stress, of tension, of the day you just had. Let's do that one more time, inhaling deeply, feeling the ribs expand, feeling the belly expand. And then exhale, letting go of thoughts, letting go of feelings, letting go of worries. Now, I invite you to bring your attention to the very top of your head, the crown of your head, tip of your head. And imagine a soothing, calming, relaxing feeling starting at the crown of your head, starting to spread out across the top of your head, soothing the top of your head, relaxing your head. Well, imagine it spreading down around the curve of your skull, to the sides of your head, the back of your head, your forehead. And feeling your eyebrows relax, your eyes, your eyelids, your cheeks, your nose, your lips, your mouth, your teeth, your tongue, your jaw. Maybe wiggle the jaw back and forth. Let the jaw relax. Perhaps you like to scrunch up your face, squeeze it tight, and then relax, allowing the face to completely relax. Feeling your ears relax, back of your head. Now allow that relaxation to spread down into the neck, to the throat, sides of the neck, the back of the neck. Feel all those neck muscles unwind, lengthen. Allow that tension to work itself out in your neck. Now feel this relaxation spreading down into your shoulders, into your collarbones, to the shoulder blades. Maybe you'd like to roll the shoulders up to the ears and down and back, allowing them to relax and be soft. And you can imagine that relaxation spreading down into arms, to the armpits, to the outside of the arms, down into the upper arm, to the biceps, the triceps, inside of the arm, the outside of the arm. Let's squeeze those upper arm muscles and then allow them to relax completely. Allow that soothing, calming feeling to spread down into the elbows. Inside of the elbows, the outside, the bony point at the back, the crease on the inside. Allow them all to relax. Feel this relaxation spreading down into the forearms. All those forearm muscles, to the tender inner forearm, sides of the forearm. Let them all relax. Maybe you'd like to squeeze those lower arm muscles, squeeze them tight, and then allow them to relax completely. Now feel that soothing sensation spreading into the wrists, inside of the wrist, the back of the wrist, and continuing down into the hands, backs of the hands, the palms of the hands, the thumbs, knuckles, fingers. Maybe you like to wiggle all the fingers, feeling each individual finger, the pinky to the pointer finger. Allow the hands to relax and be still. So let's bring our attention back to the torso, back to the chest, allowing those big chest muscles to relax. Feeling the shoulder blades relax, that spot in between the shoulder blades, allow that to relax. Feel that calming, soothing spread into the ribs, the upper ribs, backs of the ribs, the sides of the ribs, the front of the ribs. And also inside, feel the lungs relax, feel the heart relax, feel the stomach relax. Allow that relaxation to spread down into the abdomen, all the internal organs there. You can imagine them relaxing, the intestines, the spleen, the kidneys, the liver, them all relax. Maybe you like to clench those abdominal muscles and allow them to relax. Feeling this soothing feeling down in the hips, backs of the hips, the sides of the hips, crease of the hips. Allow them all to relax. Allow your hips to sink into your seat, be supported. Feeling the upper legs, allowing them to relax. Thighs, those big quadriceps muscles on top, hamstring muscles on the bottom, inner thighs, the outer thighs. Let's contract those big thigh muscles and then allow them to relax completely. Feeling this calming sensation spreading into the knees now. Kneecap, sides of the knees, the crease of the knee. Allow them to relax fully. And notice soothing spreading down into the lower legs, all those calf muscles, shin bone in the front, sides of the legs. Allow them to relax. Maybe you'd like to clench those lower leg muscles, and then allow them to completely relax. Move now down into the ankles, bony ankles, the front of the ankles, the Achilles tendon, the heel, arches of the feet, balls of the feet, the tops of the feet, the toes. You can wiggle the toes, feeling each individual toe, the big toe, all the way to the pinky toe. And allow them to relax and be still. Feeling this relaxing, calming, soothing sensation throughout your entire body. Let's take another deep, full inhale. Feeling the chest expand. And as you exhale, allow a wave of relaxation to wash down your entire body. washing away all stress, all tension. Let's do that again. Inhaling fully. And the sides expand. As you exhale, allow that relaxation to wash away all stress, all tension, all worries, all fears. Let them all wash down into the earth. Let's do that one final time. Inhaling a deep, nourishing inhale. On the exhale, letting go completely. Letting all negativity, anything that doesn't serve you, let it all release from your body. Now let's sit here for a few minutes in this full body awareness, allowing all thoughts to arise and pass away, all sensations to arise and pass away, all distractions, just allow them to arise and then pass away. As we're sitting here in this calm, full body awareness, I invite you to bring your hands to your face and just start to gently explore your face, explore how it feels. Notice how soft your skin is. Notice feeling your cheekbones, your nose, feeling of your lips, the line of your jaw. Maybe explore the top of your head, feeling the shape of your head, curve of your skull, back of your head, ears, the side of your neck, back of your neck. Just explore your body. Just notice how it feels to explore your own body. Feel the shoulders. Feel if there's any tightness there, any tension in those shoulder muscles. You give them a little squeeze. Feeling your shoulders, collarbones. Maybe exploring your chest, sides. Maybe see what it feels like to wrap your arms around yourself. And give yourself a little hug, give yourself a little squeeze. Notice what that's like to hug yourself. Give yourself a hug. Maybe you explore your stomach, your belly. Try not to judge anything you feel there. If it doesn't meet any expectations of what you think it should feel. Maybe feeling your legs, those big muscles and thighs, bony knees, lower legs, hard shin bone in the front. Finally, your feet. Maybe you want to give your feet a little massage. This is your body, your vehicle for this life. notice how it can be nice to just show it some appreciation. Notice how comforting it is to give yourself a hug. Whenever you're feeling lonely, whenever you're feeling sad, just give yourself a hug. Now we can deepen our inhales, start to come back into this moment, back into this shared space. Ready, you can open your eyes and rejoin us. How's everyone doing? Good? How was that?
Relaxed.
Relaxed? Great. How was that exercise of exploring your body?
Fine. I noticed at one point that I clenched my jaw, so I must have been uncomfortable without knowing it. I didn't feel like I was, but I noticed at one point that my jaw was tense, and
Oh, yeah.
yeah. But again, it's stressful times.
Sure. Well, and that exercise could be a little uncomfortable because it's probably haven't done something like that much, right?
Right.
So it's a little normal if it is. I mean, it is kind of weird to start like touching yourself all over. I mean, by societal standards, that's kind of a weird thing to do, but I think we should normalize it. Yeah. Great. So any questions or anything before I start talking about tonight's topic? Anything on your mind?
I don't think so, but when you start talking, I might change my mind.
Sure. Cool. All right. So tonight I wanted to talk about what it means to love ourselves. What exactly does that mean? What this whole idea of self-love, like what does that mean really? And so it's one thing, sometimes when we talk about loving ourselves, we talk about it almost in the sense of our opinion of ourselves, right? Like I love myself, as in I generally think okay about myself. As, I love myself as opposed to I hate myself, because I mean some of us struggle with hating ourselves, and that's one thing. So loving ourselves can mean that we just have a good opinion about ourselves, and that we don't hate ourselves. And that's when we love ourselves like that, that's a good thing. Definitely, it's a positive thing to feel. But loving ourselves can mean more than that. It can also mean actually giving ourselves love and making ourselves feel loved in the same way that we give love to other people and other people make us feel loved. And so let's talk a little bit more about love, what that feeling is of love, what it means to love. And one way to think about it is that, or as I've been thinking about this, it seems to me, or one way I think about love is that it almost feels like a current moving through my body. Right? When I'm loving someone or something, it feels like love is coming into my body from the source, whether that's the universe or cosmic consciousness or God or quantum field, whatever terms you want to use for that source of the love out there. So when I'm loving someone or loving something, it feels like love is coming into my body from the source, kind of moving through my body, through my heart chakra, then out to that person or thing. So sometimes it feels like that feeling of love is the feeling of love moving through me from the source to this external thing. And so that's one way to think about love. And then when someone loves us back, or someone or some animal or a pet, when someone loves us back, it's like the same things happening. Like we feel that love coming from the source through them back to us. And that feels very nice when that happens. But sometimes, for whatever reason, there may not be people in our lives that we can give love to, can give love to us. Maybe we just don't have those kinds of relationships, or relationships we do have don't have that kind of love in them. But that doesn't mean that we can't still feel love moving through us. Because when we're loving another person, it often feels like the other person is causing that love to happen, right? I mean, it feels like the other person causes this response in us. The other person draws the love out of us to them. But you can also think of it as love is something that happens inside us. And when we're around someone we love, it kind of spontaneously happens. But it's almost like when we're in love, we open ourselves to love, and we instinctively allow love to pass through us. But this opening to love, this current of love moving through this, that's something that occurs entirely within our own beings.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that we can do, or something that we can open, something we can allow to happen, even when there's not another person to receive that love. And we've done some exercises like this, and it's more just allowing love to come into us, opening our hearts, opening our beings to love, and allowing love to come through. And then we can, even if there's no one to receive that love, we can think of allowing that love to come through and then just redirecting it back to us, so that then we get that same sensation of feeling love moving through us, of giving love and also receiving love. So this is something that we can do regardless, even if there's no one in our life to, or even if there are people that can do this, that can provide this love exchange. If we want more love, it's still something we can do on our own. It's something that's within our own power to do. It's not dependent on having another person to love. And so we'll do a love meditation, but before we get into that, are there any questions about that idea? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. I think sometimes it's easy. Well, for me, it's easier to give out. I feel it's easier to give out love than to receive it externally. So I'm always good at, I like to think about, when I'm meditating, sending out love, gratitude, things of that nature, but
Oh, cool.
But receiving it is not a forte.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Well, that's cool. You're at least familiar with that sensation of giving love, that how you don't need someone there to receive it, right? You can still feel that sensation of giving love, and that by itself still feels really good.
Yeah, it's very powerful.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cool. And so, but yeah, like I was saying, we can actually do that and redirect that love back to us, so that we can be in the receiving end of the love as well. Because we all need love. I mean, humans need love. And when we're not feeling love, we suffer. That's part of the reason why there's so much suffering out there in the world right now. It's because there's just not enough loving. There's a lot of fighting instead. But yeah, we suffer when we're not receiving love. But so just because there's not someone in our life to give us that love, that doesn't mean we have to go without. We can learn to channel that love back to ourselves, and so that we can feel that love that we need.
I think it's definitely a learning and working on type of thing. That's been something that I've had in my repertoire of attempting the last couple of years.
Sure. Yeah. And especially depending on the wounds we've had, the trauma we've had, the experiences we've had. Sometimes life teaches us that we don't deserve love, or that for whatever reason we're not allowed to have love. And it can take a lot of work, and it can just take time to redo that programming.
I think a lot of it stems from religion, because I know I've been to services for church, and they were always like, oh, we don't deserve forgiveness. We don't deserve this. And we're so lucky to have it. And it's like, okay, this is a little bit damaging.
So damaging. I know that whole
so damaging.
That whole message about original sin and about how horrible we are, and we're not even good enough to die for our own sins. God has to give his son to die for it because we're too horrible to even die for our own sins. Yeah, all that's just really damaging.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My grandmother was an independent Baptist preacher. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're a recovering Baptist. I'm a recovering Lutheran.
Yeah.
And all that whole doctrine of original sin, that was introduced in the 4th century BC. Like, Jesus had nothing to do with that. That was imposed by the church to control people. I mean, has nothing to do, that's not inherent in Christianity at all. And yeah, I get worked up talking about this. I think I've been fighting this message like since the beginning.
Well, you look like Jesus a little bit with your long hair, so you're a good one to fight this message.
That's great.
Yeah, it's just so sad. It's so damaging, that whole message about original sin, about how worthless we are. Yeah. Right. So we've got our work cut out for us to redo that programming, but it is possible. It just takes some time and some persistence and some determination to rewire the brain, but it is possible to change that messaging. And maybe you just need someone to give you permission to do it. And so I'm giving you permission.
Yes.
We are allowed, we are all worthy of love. We're all allowed to love ourselves. We all deserve all the love that we want. And we can learn to give ourselves that love. So I'm not going to lie to you. It's not the same as loving an actual person. I'm not going to try to convince you that it's the same as having another person to love, but it's better than nothing. And it's not bad. I mean, it still feels really nice. All right. So let's work on that right now. Let's work on one of our self-love meditations. Okay, so let's close our eyes, settle once more into our bodies. Feel our feet connecting us to the earth, our hips connecting us to our seat. Feel our torso above our hips. Let's roll our shoulders up to our ears and put down and back, allowing them to be soft and relaxed. Let's take one of those deep cleansing breaths. Inhaling, feeling the chest expand, feeling the belly expand. And then exhale. So now let's feel into our bodies. If you can imagine, remember what it felt like during that first meditation, that calm, quiet, soothing feeling in the body. Now you can imagine there's love all around us. So forget everything you ever heard about love. Forget everything you ever learned about love. Love is all around us, always. Love is the fabric of the universe. And so now, as we inhale, imagine that we're breathing in that love is seeping into our body, through our lungs, through every single pore in our body. Love is filling in, filling up our bodies with love. And on the exhale, imagine that love is beaming out of your heart. Oh, I forgot, I have a visual aid for this exercise. So let's open our eyes real quickly and check this out. Do you guys see that? So yeah, this is the
Love it.
Care Bear stare. Nick talks about this in his classes sometimes, MC Yogi. At least a couple of times he's mentioned the Care Bear stare.
Yeah, he has. It's so funny when he does too.
I know, and it's so appropriate. So this is what I want you to visualize, that we're breathing in love, it's filling our bodies, and then as you exhale, love is shooting out of your heart, just like that Care Bear stare.
Love it.
Yeah, and then imagine as it's shooting out of your heart, just feel it wrapping back around you, around your entire body. So it's like shooting out and then just swirling around your body and encasing your entire body with love. So making this current of love. Love's coming into your body from the universe, filling your body, and then as we inhale, it's filling the body, and on the exhale, it's shooting out through your heart, and then just filling the space all around you, forming this continuous current of love coming into our body. The inhale, filling our bodies, and then the exhale, shooting out around us. So let's practice that together a couple times. So inhale, breathing in. You can count to 5 if that helps. Just breathing in, feeling your body filling up with love. And then on the exhale, feel that love shooting out of your heart, swirling around you, around your body like an aura, like a little cocoon around your entire body. So breathing in, inhaling love, feeling love fill up your body. And exhale, that love goes shooting out of your heart, just like a Care Bear, into the room around you, filling your space with love. And you can, if you like, you can put your hands right on the center of your chest, right over your heart chakra. That might help with that feeling of deflecting that love or reflecting that love back to yourself as it shoots out your heart. We're inhaling, breathing in, feeling love fill the body. Exhale, the love goes shooting out of the heart, surrounding us, filling the space around us, a little cocoon of love. So continue that on your own for a few minutes. Just feeling this current of love flowing from the universe through your body, surrounding your body. allowing yourself to receive this love from the universe. Allowing yourself to receive love from yourself. You deserve this love. Everyone deserves this love. Now for our last few breaths, maybe you think about sending love to all those people who told you you didn't deserve love. The only reason they told you that is they didn't have enough love in their lives. Maybe, only if you feel like it, maybe you send some love to all those confused people When you're ready, you can start to breathe normally. Allow your breath to return to a normal pattern. To bring your awareness back into this shared space. You're ready, you can open your eyes and join us. So how was that exercise?
Liked it a lot.
Yeah.
It was good. I was trying to think about why else people don't like themselves. And I think it's just the consumer culture. Like they can't sell us stuff if we're not happy with ourselves.
Definitely. It's a big part of it.
Basically, we're getting that message almost everywhere from a very young age.
Yes.
Cool.
Hey, buy
Yeah.
this toy, buy this action figure or doll. Yeah.
And then also from maybe probably for a lot of us from our parents who never received real love from their parents or maybe had difficult relationships with their parents. Yeah, from all angles, from our family, from our teachers, from culture, from TV, from school, everywhere we receive those messages that love is conditional, that you have to earn love, you have to work for it.
It's really sad.
It is, yeah. And that's why there's so much pain and suffering in the world right now. Were you able to let yourself feel some love?
Yeah, it was nice. Never done anything like that before.
Yeah. Cool. How about you, Courtney?
Yes.
Making progress?
Making some. It's slow and steady. Wins the race, right?
Yeah, it is slow. And if it feels fake, if it feels forced, that's just because it feels normal, or it feels unnatural, or it feels, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not familiar. It's
Right.
unusual. Yeah.
It's new. It's awkward.
Yeah. It's not because it's wrong or it's fake. It's just because it's new. It's because you're not used to it.
It's like the first time you try a food and you're like, I don't know about this. And then you try it again. You're like, this is actually really good.
Exactly. Yeah. Feeding our souls with love.
Well, I sent that some love during, I was like trying to think of other people that needed some love when you mentioned like the people that said we didn't deserve it. There was a student that came up to me today and said that their parents said their clothes were particularly ugly today. And it was just like a yellow top and black pants. And I'm like, oh my God, I can never imagine, like
I
just
know.
yeah. And then you wonder why some of these kids have such horrible depression and anxiety because they're being told on a daily basis, like the outfit they put together isn't good enough. And it's just like, what is wrong with people?
Yeah, I hear, I was really lucky. In retrospect, I realized I was really lucky with my parents because they always said nice, supporting things to me. And I took it for granted. I was, my mom would be like, "Oh, Matt, you're so handsome." And I'd be like, "Oh, mom, whatever." I thought that's what moms do. But then I hear from other people the horror stories of what other people's moms told them. I'm like, oh my God, I was so lucky.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right, well, we're running out of time, but we started a little bit late. Do you guys want to do one more meditation?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so I've been playing around with another variation of a healing meditation. That seems like something that's coming up a lot. We all could use healing. So let's close our eyes, settle into our bodies. Take another of those deep, full inhales. Inhaling that nourishing air. And then exhale. So this is a a variation on box breathing. You've probably both heard of box breathing. So it's a equal inhale and then a hold and then an exhale and a hold after the exhale, all for the same count. So we'll do it to a count of 4. We'll start off just going through the breath once, and then I'll start talking through the visualization. So let's exhale the air out to start. Then inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2. On the inhale, imagine you're breathing in a warm, healing light of the sun. And as you hold, feel that shining throughout your entire body. Just feel. Then as you exhale, imagine that healing light spreading out from your body. As you hold the exhale, imagine it wrapped around your body like an aura. We're inhaling, breathing, filling the body with the healing warmth of the sun, and holding, seeing that light shining in our entire body. And then exhale, imagine that light is moving out through your body and surrounding the body. As you hold, see it around your body like an aura. So one more time, inhaling, breathing in, feeling light filling the body. And hold, see your body, your full body, from your head to your toes, shining with light. As you exhale, see that light moving out through every vein, every artery, every muscle fiber, every cell, and then surrounding the outside of your body, like a healing aura, healing back. So continue that on your own for a few minutes. When you're breathing out, really visualize that light moving through every cell in your body as it leaves your body, pushing out all toxins, all poisons, all stagnant energy. And when you're ready, you can allow your breath to return to normal. Allow your awareness to come back into the space. When you're feeling ready, you can open your eyes and rejoin us. So how was that technique?
Like,
Yeah. Cool. Do you guys believe in like healing visualizations?
Yeah, actually that was really helpful. I have trouble just like the one you did with looking in the mirror. That wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't as visual as the Care Bear one.
Uh,
like
yeah, the Care Bear one's nice.
Yeah, that was great. I've been doing the one that we did I don't know, maybe it was a couple weeks back, the box breathing with the breathing in the love. And then I love that one. So I've done that in my own practice.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty similar, but just kind of a slightly different focus. But yeah. Yeah, I really like that one too, because I really just feel it throughout my whole body. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, any final questions or comments?
No, thank you very much.
All right. Thank you all for attending. It's great to see you both.
Great to see you guys.
All right.
Adios.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Y'all too.